I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know all.
Rump 2 today. There is no video today, so we're gonna do Rump 2. And hopefully everything works since I changed streaming services. So hopefully it works. Hopefully you don't hear the fan in the background. Hopefully we're able to just keep everything right. So, load campaign. What are we doing? This one. We're not quite done yet. I gotta change that from top chat to live chat. Hopefully everything goes well today. I'm able to wake up at the right time, not have computer issues. Got 6 concurrent viewers already. It's crazy. But what's the plan for today? I guess the plan is to move this way, take Palmyra back. We have 2 legions in Egypt. We definitely don't need 2 legions down here, though. It was plus 80% wealth from farming agriculture. It's probably worth it. You're able to move up. We gotta take all of Syria at least, which is, I think, 2 settlements. Yeah. 2 settlements. I want to take Nabatea as well. As soon as we're able to pull out of Egypt, we'll go deal with that, and I need to finish off Syracuse. Then take Dacia, and then we'll go from there and decide whether or not I want to keep continuing this campaign. So, Eagle cohort here. Let's get 4. And then 4. This army can't recruit anything until we're able to get Cretan archers. And we could try to get add auxiliary infantry into that just to have spears. Honestly, I might pull these armies down there just to get Cretan archers at some point. We got 2 armies in the north, 1 guarding the Rhine. Eventually, we got a campaign in Dacia, but I don't want to do that until we get Cretan archers. So, how are we looking politically? Secure loyalty in any of them, and they'll be in the 30s. So we'll do these 2 next. And we'll just end turn. Hope everybody's enjoying the stream. We're going to do this for several hours today. Probably at least 3. Hopefully closer to 4. Yeah, they're going to keep campaigning over this way. But we'll retake Palmyra, and then Tyre we can retake soon. We'll probably move towards Jerusalem, but we have another army coming up from Egypt. We just severed our control over the Eastern Mediterranean over there. Gonna be smashed between two legions, which will be a good thing for the most part. Let's come take Tyre. Wait, actually, no, take Palmyra. They didn't destroy anything, right? No. This army is able to keep advancing towards Tyre. This army can't get anything right now. Well, we can make, like, Egypt a major financial hub. It'd be great. Here, a lot of money from industry, which is pretty worth it. Sorry, staying in Italy. However, we do now have this army. Can't recruit any agents. Well, no, we can. We can. And she can come down here and scout next turn. Because we are we at war, Syracuse? Not, we're about to be. The Gallic Confederation is going to be losing Crimea. Gotta take that. We gotta take Crete. Gotta take Dacia. And we'll just go from there. See how everything goes. Ooh, Syracuse trade.
Greetings. Well, do not stand there, mute as though with the tongue cut from your...
You will trade with me.
You have my attention. Now, do not try.
Not you.
Welcome. Speak.
Right, almost nobody, so let's end turn. See how well we can go. Gonna move towards Jerusalem. It's just gonna take more casualties. Tyre will fall.
Look to your gods and pray, for only in them.
Going back to war with us. We need better garrisons in the east. That like doubled the size of their little empire. It's not really an empire, it's more like Besiege it. You're able to come take Tyre. Then that's for public order in all provinces -4 food. That's honestly worth it. Let's get this and then loyalty's great. You can then go that way. This army. This is the more urgent threat, so it's got to go that way. You can come over here and scout Syracuse. First things first, you gotta come deal with this little rebellion. And we'll pull the Legion out from Egypt. And we will auto-resolve this fight. Jerusalem, we need this for Latin culture, and then probably a villa for food. You have upgrades. Let's get that. Do you have anything? No. But the east, for the most part, is secure. We need to turn them into a imperial puppet state. We can't do anything yet about over here in Crete. How long we got? One turn and probably another 8 turns. -8 food. Definitely can't do that there. Can make a shrine to Jupiter. Keep going. Just keep going. Army's fine. Have to blitz Stacia. Take it quick. Here. Batia. We could go ahead and start attempting to conquer Nabatea. Extend the border that way. We'll see.
Your people are wounded by this war. Now
Not really. I don't think we
the end
fought.
of the struggle. Take it or suffer more.
Death. They come for the fight. If they're attacking, we will fight this. Our army's significantly better, though. By a significant margin. Alright. Fortunately, our general is a infantry commander. But it is Eagle Billboard, so it's not the worst. Go. And front line. Generic cavalry on the flanks. Galate is out front. We'll just wait. I gotta march a good distance before they can get to us.
We must make them proud that we are their defenders. More than that, our Roman gods are watching. Make sure they are not ashamed.
Do not shame the gods today.
Get that done. We got 7 people watching. That's dope. We're gonna fast forward just so we don't have to deal with that. The cavalry out on the wings. I want to say our legionary cav is better than anything Coctus has. Shouldn't be too hard of a fight. Hoplites might be an issue, but we should be fine, especially if we're able to defeat their cavalry on the wings. Which, let's deploy at an angle so they can't really outflank. That will, in theory, let me strip more cavalry to bolster the right. If we beat them on the right, we essentially win. Throw it down. They're gonna fall back. We can charge their horse archers. So the rest of them just going to get melted. The main Velites are going to fall back. We should be winning over here, right? I want to say. Maybe not because of the archers fall back. Okay, we're going to go normal speed now.
Melee troops! Jupiter gives us strength. Evocati! Ready! Sons of Mars! Double time! Commander! Melee troops awaiting orders. At the double!
Bolster to center.
Advance at Commander!
You try to flank.
Commander, six dominate. Now,
Ready! Commander!
ordnance charge.
Cannon Spire. Hoping we can
Rome is mother to us all.
decisively
Melee infantry!
beat them.
Romans, ready for duty! Evocati!
Get a little cinematic view, guys. We got 10 of you in here. It's dope as shit. Nice little cinematic view. Alright. What's going on over here?
Melee troops!
Were you not winning over here?
Ready! Missile infantry ready! Sons of Mars!
Fuck no, we're not. Fall back.
Ready and waiting! Eagle cohort! Ready! Ave! Hack them down!
We should just be breaking them. Sitting there having to fight at multiple different angles.
Ready! Extemplo! Legionary!
Their cab is getting pelted.
Glory to Rome! Waiting! Advance! Sons of Mars!
See if we can't get their melee cav to engage. They'll probably won't. But if they don't, we're able to shift.
Orders! Break the line!
No, don't do that.
Legionary cavalry! Melee troops awaiting orders. Hack the tar! Ready! Evocati! Sons of
I accidentally grouped all of them. Come here and fight.
Melee infantry ready. Back, Commander! Leap forward! Proud Romans,
It should end up being fine. Should hopefully end up being fine.
Jupiter gives us
And we're gonna have to get better cavalry than this legionary cavalry.
engage! Evocati! Melee infantry at your command.
Keep pursuing.
Evocati! Double time! At speed!
You're now able to flank in the rear.
Report glory!
Go for their general. You're able to fight everything here.
Extemplo! Brave Romans to a man!
Our cavalry's beat, but
Infantry
it's not a huge deal yet.
double time!
'Cause we should be able to beat them with the infantry.
Ready!
Especially if we kill their general.
Eagle cohort!
Come on now, break.
Evocati! Eagle cohort! At speed! Advance! Evocati! Advance at speed! Eagle cohort! To for glory!
It's gonna destroy this last army. I think we need to just replace all Legionary Cab with Auxiliary Cab. That's gotta happen. We still have plenty of ammunition and battle. Only close because we lost too many casualties. It was not close in terms of like infantry on infantry. Enslaved. That should help relieve pressure in Anatolia. They're coming for Edessa. I'm trying to form a little state here. But we're just going to conquer it, or just force them to become a puppet state. Finish what's left of their army. I'm hoping enslaving starts making a lot of money, but I don't know if it will. Because you're able to now cut this army off. You're able to come up and deal with it. You can also start advancing that way. And you can start coming to take Nabatea. And you gotta deal with this little rebellion, which shouldn't be too hard. And we gotta conquer Syracuse. You would upgrade to be a better commander. It's 2 morale on all units. It's 5 morale for cavalry units, plus 2 morale for all units. After you replenish, we're going to come down here and deal Syracuse their death blow. Expanding wall. Dealing with that. This will get us Cretan archers, but it'll take 8 turns. And we should overall be fine. Let's send diplomats to try and improve relations. You... your promotions. Get married. You get married. Yep. You can be sent as a diplomat. Get Donnie. Get Iceni. Get Kush. Get her back promotion, and then... yeah, end turn.
In honor, I come bearing gifts.
I will give Pontus peace once I take Nabatea. Taking out everything else.
Enjoy this quiet time. It ends now.
Alright, the gold just gives me an excuse to campaign in Dacia. Not quite ready yet, because I've never had the Cretan archers. But they're invading Anatolia. Because that makes sense for them to do that. Now they have a city right here. I guess it doesn't, it's not crazy. I just sacked it. Shouldn't be too hard to deal with. Got 8 people watching, it's hype. Might beat the viewer record today. It's possible. Definitely possible. We're able to come down here and take Nabatea. One more and we beat the record. Thanks everybody for coming out though. Try to finish the Roman campaign, everything I want to do today, so I didn't get to do it yesterday, but shouldn't be that difficult. Don't need that. Be a Shrine of Jupiter. You advance on Edessa, you can take Edessa. We can march up into northern Anatolia. And we can try to take this city. I don't know if we will. Yes, we will. Driving them back fairly far, but they do have that army in the area we gotta deal with. Deal with that. Over here, we have to repair everything here. Another shit units. I'd rather have mercenaries right now than nothing. Let's get Eagle cohort and start recruiting regular legionnaires. We can expand them later. Over here, though, we can cross the Danube. I want to leave you there. This army is not going to be able to get Cretan archers unless there's mercenaries. One. I'd assume Peltas are better than Vertes. 8, 7, 9. 8, 9, 7. I do want these, and then we can move you up and then hire villagers. Now we don't have a choice but to take Dacia to keep pressure on them. Let's get our villagers. And we'll move from there. Let's put you here, because that's the closest path to Noria. Come down this way. We got 12 viewers. That's how we beat the viewer record for the channel, which was 10. Now it's 12. That's great. Syracuse has shit units. We should be able to conquer Syracuse soon.
You have my attention. Speak. Very well. We have war. Start saving your money.
After we take that, it should be fine. Then we got reconquer over here. Go to Gallic Confederation. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream. If you are, leave a like and sub. It helps me out a lot. This army we'll put on the British border.
Your next command. Make haste, men. March.
And I guess we'll call that a turn. Now we got traits we got to deal with. So, First Legion. Let's get the cavalry bonus. What can you get? Because I'm definitely not going to be able to recruit anything, right? No, I can. Let's get Praetorian Cav. And then I guess just... There is no Eagle cohort, so we got to get that. You... Gonna need that. Be a better commander. It's 2 morale for all units. Let's have melee attack for all sword units. We can get that. And this legion. General. 5 charge bonus. If a bar in a general unit is low at the bottom, then you can't do any action like hide them. I think you know this, but just in case, yeah. I don't care if he sends long messages. Shut up, Streamlabs. Fuck Streamlabs. I don't care if somebody sends a long message. It's not like he was like blaring the N-word in chat. I hate that bot. Alright. It's in turn. Trying to finish Trajan's borders during this stream. Oh, all good? Yeah. I don't think these mercenaries are good enough to beat this. YOLO, we can try. I don't think we're gonna win it, but we can try it. Streamlabs wants to be added in a... You don't need to remove that. Like, it better not remove that message. I swear. I'm not adding it as a moderator right now. Who cares about long-ass messages? Alright. We don't really have jack crap. But we can camp like a bitch.
My lord!
Evocati!
Roma!
Be meat shield.
Vigilate!
Be meat shield.
We await your orders! At the ready! Orders! We are at your command!
Jupiter gives us missile infantry! Commander!
I don't think we're going to win this, but if we do, we do.
I am sure that when our foes have stopped worshipping
Sassword.
pig,
Do I need to make the sub count smaller? I hide my archers somewhere in the city and make them shoot them in the back. I could do that. I just don't trust these infantry to hold. And we have a legion coming up later. I don't think I can win this either. I just want to do as much damage as possible. We have a random boat out here. Cool, I guess. I don't think we're going to win this. The goal is just to damage it as much as possible. We have an army coming up. That's why I inflict as many casualties as possible. Maybe kill. If I killed our general, it's possible. If I can. This is our general, so if I can get the cav unit hidden, we might be fine. And we actually have general abilities, so I can try that. I don't think there's a world where I win this. If I win it, it's a fluke. I'm trying not to exploit it. Rome 1, if you kill the general, they lose morale like big time. It here doesn't have the same effect. In Rome 2, it can, but like on hard and very hard battle difficulty, it's nowhere near that bad. In Attila, it's almost that bad always. Go be a meat shield. I don't want them to go for the general. I want them to wait. Our skirmishers. You all on guard mode. Should be able to just shit all over their infantry. Cavalry can come charge their general. I don't think Legionary Cav can beat Oathsworn, but you know, there's a slight chance. Oh yeah, our shit's getting rocked.
Hillmen, oi! Legionary cohort, evocati!
We suck. It's awful.
Legatus, cohort for glory!
I literally have to kill everything. Why are you breaking? You're not even fighting.
What are your orders? Hold back! Access!
Yeah, there's like 0% chance I win this. But still no way. Yeah, there's absolutely no way. Not with how bad these units are.
Bachman, back!
I just need to kill as many as possible, but it doesn't look like I'm even killing 5.
As you command!
No, I've definitely killed at least 5. The Legionnaires will hold for a while.
Riders at the double! Hail! To charge! Advance at speed!
Hit them from the back. Maybe that can work. Maybe.
At the double! As you wish! Riders, advance at speed! Engage!
Drive their cab back. I don't think we win this, but it's possible.
Charge! Victoria! Leaders!
Not their spearmen are coming. Yeah, their spearmen's gonna like destroy us. Our legionaries will hold for a good while though.
Javelin men! Fill the skies! Find your targets!
Our general's gone, so now it's definitely over. You guys are back. Get in here.
Cut them charge!
Why'd you guys break so quick? Why are you breaking?
They're ready!
This game hates me. Yeah, I don't think there's a chance we win this. You're just holding them? Like, come on, throw them. There's like 3 dudes up here actually throwing their javelins. Come on, throw your javelins. Just stop standing there and holding them. Come on, what is this? Rome 2 bugs. This would never happen in Rome 1, that's all I'm saying. Never happened. And now they're breaking it again, because they're shit. Throw your shit, come on. What do I gotta do? Maybe they're too near and can't fire? I've never had that be an issue, but maybe. I think the game just decided no. I think that's what the game decided. Just like giant middle finger to me. We killed 400, so. And I'm never hiring these mercenaries again. Awful. Shit units. Like, they're not even awful, they're shit. Unbelievably awful. It's okay, we have an army coming up. It's possible. Fuck it. I definitely have to fight this in the city. I don't have any cavalry, but we got Evocati. This might be enough. I doubt it, but it's possible. There's a victory point. Try to block it off. It's the only two ways, unless they come up this way, which I can leave one unit to watch. Hope you win this one, mate. I hope I win it too. I don't plan on it. It's possible. And I just messed that all up because I'm stupid. I think this one's more winnable than the last one. Not all of them. Troll and cavalry. You need to watch over here. I'm new to Rome 2. Do you have any beginner tips? Play as Rome because it's easy. If you're fighting a siege battle where you're significantly outnumbered like this, cover your choke points so it's harder for them to flank you. Numbers don't matter if you're able to negate the effect of their numbers, because only a certain amount can be able to fight you at once. If you're able to cut their choke points. It's better if I move you up here. And see, this here I thought was a good choke point, but it's not, because they can come up and flank back into here and take the victory point. So if you move this unit up here, they can't get around to flank behind, and if this unit starts to break, you might be able to withdraw it to hold here, which is a tighter gap. If you place it here, they can just march around it and come back here. So the best choke point on this side is right here. This unit's probably better just to hold in reserve. This one we'll keep up here. Do over here. The cavalry, which is my general, it might be better to try to use it to flank, but I don't want my general to die. So I think it's better if I just hold the general. But we're going to start. Make sure you use your general abilities also. Don't forget about them. And some units have abilities that are useful. None's going to be useful for me here, though. So let's fast forward. If we kill our general, chances are we do end up winning this. If it's cavalry, we are definitely going to win this. Because we can just shred it. Don't keep going, don't keep going. We need to put all of our units on guard mode also. Just you. Fire here. Kill our general, we're fine. Or even make him run, we win. I would put money on that. Right, the general should be dead. So it should be a lot easier. These two we can put in Testudo. And we can send another one up here for support. Our general, we can do this to increase that. They're all over here, so what you're able to do now is have units flank behind. If we get behind them, it's a lot easier to win this. And we still have this unit, which we can send up here for support. These three should honestly probably fall back this way because they're getting missiled to death. I'm 90% you got this. I'm 100% I got this. This unit we're not going to send right in. We're going to get over here. Because we're able to hit them in the side. If we can lock off this part, we should get this. The archers are the pain in the ass? Yeah. If this is all infantry archers, we can send the cav to deal with it. See, their infantry's breaking because their general's dead and they're flanked. And we don't want to fight them later, so we need to have them pursue. And we don't want them coming back to the battle. Streamlabs does not like me. What did you say? Ass? Fuck Streamlabs. Here, let me mod you so I don't think Streamlabs can say anything to you. Alright, we should have this. Oh yeah, we definitely win this. It's fine, even fun, XD. I'm not modding Streamlabs, so I don't want them to accidentally time somebody out that doesn't need to be timed out. Just chase them, they won't fire as long as you're pursuing. Use your general ability. They'll break. Just so we don't have to fight them later, we can just run them down with the cavalry. It's not like Rome 1 if you played it, where if you kill 85% of a unit, it's gone from, like, the battle completely. In Rome 2, you actually have to destroy the entire unit. Yeah, there's a bunch of dudes running down here. You also get the XP? I do. Fast forward some. I don't think just because of the lack of cavalry we're going to be able to run down too many. So probably honestly not even worth it. Let's go for this one up here. Bottom right, check. Oh my god. It's a single file line. It's crazy. Look at this. It's like the line to the DMV. 647 subs, thanks to whoever subbed. I can't see it because it didn't pop up. But anyway, if we hit 650 this stream, I'll be proud. So this is legitimately the line to the DMV. Where are you from? I am from the US. I have a lot of international people, and if I say the state, they won't, or not a lot, but I have some Germans that watch me, and if I say the state, they'll have no idea where that is. But if you're American, I'll say it, because you'll probably know. I got 14 people watching right now, it's dope as shit. You're from Georgia? I'm like 10 hours from you? But the county or the country? You put county. Because county is how, like, the U.S. breaks up states. Shit, no, haha. So I'm assuming you're not American. Yeah, no. Yeah, no 10 hours? Yeah, definitely not. If you're from the state, it's 2:38 a.m. for you, it's 6:30 p.m. for me. Alright, we're gonna end this battle. There's no point to keep continuing it, but heroic victory. How many losses did I take? 88 to 1,008. Easy. Because the AI was stupid, even on hard battle difficulty, and just launched their general in. Hopefully that helps. So I can do that live. I can't do that during the video. I mean, I could, but I can't break it down as much. I'm trying to entertain. I'm not trying to entertain. Well, I mean, I am, but like I'm taking it less serious. Enslave. Also, early on in Rome 2, do not enslave. Always do release. Because it'll cause a lot of public order issues. But once you're in the late game like me, it's almost impossible. You gotta revolt unless it's from a legion you just conquered. It's like next to impossible. And I think they put another full stack over here. Yeah, they did. So we're gonna have to fight this battle again, most likely. This army replenished a good bit. Can I get... Their horse skirmishers aren't really gonna do anything, and these units are shit. These would be helpful for running down archers, because if we recruit now and they attack, we're not going to get our units. So it's better just to get these. This army coming up to Anatolia. This can become that for public order. You can keep going this way, and let me upgrade you. Should be able to take this city. Well, apparently not. Down here, on the other hand, we can deal with the rebels fairly easy. Okay, bro, I'm off campaigning, or camping tomorrow. Good luck, have fun, enjoy the stream, guys. Thanks, dude, for coming out. At this army, you're able to come down and take Aguila. I don't know how to pronounce that, but Syracuse's final city. Can now occupy. Subbed you a few days ago. I first watched. Keep up the good work. Thanks, dude. Oh, by the way, because somebody commented it on a video the other day, you can donate if you go to the link in the description. I'm not asking you to do it, and this will probably be the only time I mention it in the stream. But if you guys want to do it, a link is in the description for PayPal. It's the only time I'm going to mention it. So I think streamers who ask for donations are kind of scummy, but that's besides the point. It won't pop up on screen either, so if you do it, put it in chat and so I can acknowledge it. And I don't have that set up. Let me get this built. Let's get this going. Technology. Do I have almost every technology done? Almost. Let's get this one done. Let's get all the technology done before I guess I do anything else. During this campaign. If you guys are new to the stream, leave a like and sub. Helps me out a decent bit. What's the garrison here at Amenium? We got Evocati, Legionary Plebs. It's possible I can win there. It's not likely. We don't need that. Get this. There's plus 30% will from agriculture. It's not a huge agriculture region. We don't need 2 shrines of Jupiter, so I can destroy that. Here we have this, which we can upgrade. Also, another tip for, since somebody said they are new to Rome too, if you don't want to deal with the political system and you're like me, as long as this number is above 0, you do not have to deal with it. Our Imperium level is giving us minus 15 loyalty, so I actually gotta start paying attention now. Fabia. You can start marrying people so they can get some wives. Send a diplomat. The Numidia. Our wives. You. Political marriage with Fabia. That politically, Fabia is definitely secure. We just gotta deal with Junia, which shouldn't be too big of an issue. They're probably gonna fight here again. That army shouldn't move, and if it doesn't, actually, let's force march you for a turn. Let's force march you up here. Next turn, we'll take Trebizond back. This army, how many more turns do we have? 6. Yeah, definitely keep going up, so we can focus on taking Dacia. I want to move this army, but I'm not, just because I don't want the Danube frontier to collapse. The Rhine could collapse up here. Get rid of the slums. Now I'm out of money. So now we got to deal with traits, upgrade our armies. So let's make you a better general. You are going to get orbital fighters. Anything else? This one. Be a better general. We'll get +2 morale for all units. 5% research rate. We'll get +2 morale for all land units. Shouldn't be too hard. You guys hear my dogs barking in the background? I don't think you can, but you might be able to. No, we're not making peace. No, you took part in the you ain't getting peace that easy. I'm gonna take all of Dacia and Crimea before I make peace with you. Oh, we could probably win with this army. Okay, it's a lot easier to win with this army. Let's fight it. We'd have to kill their general again, but we have legionaries, and legionaries will shred the shit units. We just gotta deal with the Oathsworn. Alright. Where is the main victory point? Over here. Okay. So where are they? I can't. Oh, right here. Okay. We got block off here, here, and here. The back we don't have to worry about. So we're going to do you two here. We'll put the vigils over here because I don't think they're going to come for over here. You two can be meat shield. You two can come up right here. If they don't come for here, we're able to flank. If they come over here, these units can honestly should back up. What do we have left? The general unit is going to sit right. I only clicked the general unit. I'm not holding shift. I don't know why that happened. But, alright. It's not a big deal. Stretch out. Vigils right here. Legionnaires can come right here. Skirmishers, line up. And we have you two. These two we have in reserve. And the general unit, we can line up like that. Alright, let's fast forward and see how long it takes them to come. Shouldn't take too long. This is a walled city. We could try to hold the walls. I'd rather just let them in. Our towers will do damage as they advance. So you're going to lose a few losses. Nothing crazy. As they advance. Got Oathsworn taking that, which is fine. We just gotta secure main victory point. There's another capture point over here, but this is the main one. They have to capture all of them. I'm like 99% sure. This one would be an easier one to defend. Just because there's only 2 choke points where we have 3 choke points over here. Alright, slow it down because they're getting closer. We might be able to win. Put everybody on guard mode. Don't fire at will. Save the ammunition for Oathsworn. Hopefully break that. Right, we do have some coming around, it looks like. We'll send you over here to support. We break this unit, we're completely fine. Let's move the general up, and we'll move you up. You two can start moving around. Can't really see the tops of their flags. But once this unit breaks, we can smash them in the side. Just need this unit to break. Alright, let's go normal speed. You guys can form another line over there. There's the general. That's where we need to be firing. Try to break this unit. Also, if we break this unit and if we're able to flank, we should be fine. Just do this so they throw Pila. Hit them in the back. This unit should break. It's gotta hold. If this unit breaks, we're good. At 77. We'll need their general to die. Come on, break. This unit breaks, we're fine. Alright. Now charge over there in the back. No cinematic charge here. We're not in cinematic mode, but we should be fine. We might win it if we can just. The general's running, so now we definitely win it. Especially with them being sandwiched.
Advance at speed! As forward! Legionary cohort! Attack their position! Sons of Mars! Proud Romans all! Break the lines! Back! Back now! Rome charge!
No, yeah, we win. It's not even a question at this point.
Sons of Mars! Romans ready for duty! Pull back! Fight for glory! Vigilance! Break the line! Engage!
See, let's fast forward. It's 2 Oathsworn units. Easy. Easy. If you guys are enjoying the stream, make sure you leave a like and sub. Helps me out a lot. One unit had 310 kills. It's crazy. Like a fourth or a fifth of our total kills. It's like got to deal with Kush. I like how they completely ignored this army. We're just gonna come take this and then come up. Sitting at 130 views. Nice. If you guys are enjoying it. I called it we'd have to fight this again. But we have more men this time. So let's fight it again. Significantly more men this time. But also they have significantly more men. So it's a battle of quantity versus quality. So here's the capture point. here, we can hold there. I don't think they're going to try any drastic flanks. But if they do, we can block off that choke point. Marching all the way around to come around us, I don't think is likely. So we'll leave you two to watch that. Individuals. And this legionary cohort. Actually, no, we'll keep the legionary cohort. The general. General we're going to keep here. These cav units, we're going to go take the hill. The Velites, we're going to keep over here also. Who texted me? Let's turn this off so I don't get distracted anymore. Line up all our Velites, not together, but just better. Over here, what do we have left? Two more Evocati, which we could form a second fallback line. Bring you three can sit here as a way to flank behind. We can go with this. Want to get behind. They should all come from the same angle. We gotta run down their archers. They're coming from over here. So they could actually come from this side. So instead of you guys being a flanking force, you're going to be reserve. You two are going to run over here. You can be spear reserve. And you guys can form that line. Alright. I want to get you guys in a decent position. If they all come from the rear, we're still fine. There's no way for them to enter from over here. Besides coming up the back, which is going to be really hard for them to take at this point. Which we can keep you in reserve. You also in reserve. Spears we'll keep right here. Actually, we'll put the spears over here because I feel like their cavalry is going to come charge us, which they are. Let's send 2 missiles to come over here. Have you guys come down, I'm going to turn everybody on guard mode. We can just charge into their archers and eliminate them. Once we defeat one army, we can turn and match the other army in numbers. It won't be that hard. And we have cavalry this time. It's an easy route.
Skirmishers! Hunt them down! My lord! Swift and accurate! Engage!
Don't have anything crazy happening. Just running down routing units.
Horse! Skirmishers! At ease, men! As you wish! Orders! At ease! Stay alert! Cavalry! Missiles ready! Fire! My lord! Loose! Keep your man in order! Ready! Ready yourself!
Oh yeah, they're done.
Missile cavalry at your command!
Hit their missile unit. More skirmishers.
Missiles ready and waiting!
Come over here. The first army's broken.
Swift and accurate! Forward!
Shouldn't be too hard to break. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream
Riders advance!
and having fun watching me fight really annoying defensive battles.
Horse!
They're not really annoying, I guess. Kind of sweaty.
Missile cavalry!
Hate it when it does that.
Ready for duty!
Send you over here to help.
Commander!
General ability.
Horse! Skirmishers!
These guys should break, and then we can go deal with the rest of their skirmishers. If you guys are available, come attack there.
Horse! Skirmishers!
Fast forward some so they break faster. Alright, back to normal.
Quickly now! Engaged!
Cavalry is so good. They're just gonna break.
Spell their blood!
I don't care if we lose these units, but if we're able to charge their archers in the back, it'll help us out a lot. So let's pull you guys back. I don't want to straight up lose you during the fight. Let's get a little cinematic view. Now they're running. And now we can go charge our cavalry. So that's all they got left. We can just charge the general out. Let's run everything down.
To Rome!
What are your orders? Riders at the double!
General! Victory for Rome! Engage!
Kill as many orange as we can. Just massive loins. Their chance to win was definitely the last battle. Last battle they fought. That's enough. We killed more than half of their army. We took about 1,000 losses, which is fine. We'll replenish it easy. Look at these fucking cavalry casualty, kills. 500, 400, about 1,000 between the two. About 900, and then 12 to 1,300 in total between all the cav units. Down here, and then plus the general, it's like 1,500. Just crazy. Who messaged me on Discord? Nobody. That's worth messaging. Right now. Let's enslave. Eventually we can come out and destroy both these armies. We might do that now, which we're going to have slums up here if I don't build something. I already had slums. Come back to the east. You can come off of this and then to take Trebizond. And we might take Phasis also. Here. Just advance to the east. This army is mostly replenished. Got a 4th cav unit. And let's attack. Generating more slaves. But that army is not really a threat, so we're able to turn down towards Gazica. Now, they can be our client state.
Ready for orders. Commander.
So I don't want to overextend ourselves. So now we got to come back this way. Let's take the city, then we'll turn up. Kind of take there right here. We can start converting. Don't need 2 of these. We can make this. Actually, we're gonna get rid of this and make it a manufacturing building. This army can start moving that way. Take Hatra. Back on the offensive. Back on the offensive. I need to Alt-Tab and check something really quick. No, alright. This, pull back up my stream, minimize you. Alright. So you can start moving up. That takes our music at Fusa. Chat, fight or auto resolve? Up to you. Up to chat. I don't particularly care. Give you guys some time to respond. Yeah, we'll auto resolve. Once I see a message saying to fight soon. Right, we're auto resolving. Music at Fusa Garrison. We'll get a slave trader. I don't want this. Yeah. I don't want that many commerce buildings. Coming down. How are we looking politically? We are fine. Secure loyalty. This way, we're able to come down into Thura next. Should be able. That's Petra's garrison. Not that great. I don't know what's in this army, but we should be able to beat it. And we do have to fight it. Trebizond is ours. Again, they didn't build anything. Let's send. We need to send a diplomat to our new client state. So down here, nobody's had kids. We can adopt you. And you can get a wife. And we can send one of our wives. We can send a gift. And we can intern. Hey, no, we can't because we got general traits. This one. Minus 4% upkeep. This army. We get this. We can levy units, but nothing crazy. This army near Hatra. We get the general upgrade. And you can also get the general upgrade. And start working on that.
The spirits tell us that we should offer you gold. We do not argue with spirits.
Not yet. Even though they're offering us 20 bands. Not yet, though. I'd rather have a trade agreement than 20 bands. We don't really need money. Stop the adoption. Hire. So we have all of this. We need to come over here so we don't get slums. Let's get an aqueduct, industry building. You can advance towards Petrodava.
Our advance has been halted.
Been no real pitched battle with them. I'm surprised, considering how big they are. I figured they'd have more armies. We've secured Dacia. So I guess that means we can pull you. How many more turns? 4. You can go on ahead and march back down this way. We don't need 2 armies in Dacia. I would be willing not to take Crimea if they would give us a trade agreement.
Or foolish? Or just mad? Well, speak. I will listen before I turn you inside out.
No.
The best ale is of little comfort to a dry throat.
So I don't want to leave Anatolia open. Just sack that city, I guess. This army is mostly intact. If you take Eastern Slingers, there's just no real point. We need to get a auxiliary barracks here. Get rid of that. That needs to be a garrison. Farming settlement will be worth it. You can come up to Hegra. I think this would be pretty easy, but if you guys want me to fight it, I can fight it. It's up to you. Give you guys the option again. While I get a drink. Mercenary Egyptian infantry, slave infantry, Nubian spearmen, slave slingers, Egyptian archers. What's auto resolve? Aqueduct there. Here. We have this. Should be getting agriculture built. Now we gotta take Dura. We got too many temple buildings here. Can get rid of this. Both of these are level 3. Don't need that. Let's see who's willing to make peace. Pontus was.
I will listen. I cannot say. I must.
It's Chimera.
Be welcome, and may Hermes bless your words with appropriate speed, for I have other business today.
Caucasus, maybe?
I will listen.
The wannabe Persian state, I guess.
The matters of state and a splendid bowl of olives demand attention. You want peace?
No. But we do need to be sending diplomats. You need to get married. Wife can be sent as a diplomat. Duty up Donnie. You can be sent to Dudicians. You can be sent to Media. You can adopt. And get a political marriage, but she can organize games. Dacia. Your promotion. We're looking fine politically. The eastern borders look secure for now. This army, I do want to move up the garrison Armabear, just to cover that. And I kind of want to build up a reserve army in Anatolia. Honestly, it might be better just to do that in Greece. I want another army on the Rhine. Britain. We should be fine. We should be fine up there. It's in turn. If you guys are enjoying the stream, if you're new or just not subbed, leave a like and sub. Helps me out a lot. Right now, I guess we need to finish out the war with them, which might end up us just taking Kakia and Crimea. And then, I don't know where we're going to go from there, other than we got to conquer Crete to finish the imperial borders. Move down to Ethiopia. Not really. It's in turn. Or not in turn, but we're not accepting that unless they want to give us trade. Holy shit. A lot of oaths. We got Praetorian Cav, but I don't want to deal with that. We're going to retreat. I don't think they're going to make a move, but they left that city open for siege. So those two will have to fall back during their next turn. They're pulling up in a way we can destroy one of their armies.
I bring word that my lord looks to end the war. He will not look to end it another day.
I'll take peace in the east.
Has merit. Yes, yes, I see much benefit.
Who owns this?
And I pray my lord
Caucus.
will too.
Which, if I could just make peace with them, I really wouldn't have to worry about the Middle East. Chimera. Just took Edessa, but we should be able to just pivot and deal with it. Shouldn't be that hard. Should be completely fine. I don't even want to fight them. It's only 112. Like, I just feel bad for Syracuse at that point. We're just gonna release. We're not even gonna bother enslaving that army. I just feel bad doing that. Okay, now let's read these. Generous tribute. Trade you. Conversion. Accompanied by a tactician. So, gotta come over here and finish off Syracuse. You're able to start marching down. You got 3 turns. Guess we can march you this way. We can loot some cities on the way, I guess. You're able to advance that way. Just take it. And then we should be able to destroy this army with this army. Shouldn't be that hard. They'll have reinforcements from Bossus, but this shouldn't be that big of a deal. They have a lot of Oathsworn. Garrison army's not really anything. Most of their army's kind of bad. We just got to deal with their Oathsworn and Noble Force. Our Praetorian Cav should be better than their Oathsworn. If not, and we lose, we'll maul them enough to where it doesn't really matter. We're not fighting in the fog. That's definitely not happening. It's definitely not happening. Let's start deployment. We're going to take high ground.
Brave Romans, to a man. Brave Romans, to a man. Jupiter gives us strength. By your command. General! Yes, Commander!
Advance to take the hill. Let's fast forward. If we take the sloping hillside, it is a lot better for us. So they can't have it. And they'll have their reinforcements. We can pivot. Deploy all of our cavalry over here. See if we can't force them out. Shouldn't be that hard. Keep moving. Praetorian Cav should be able to do shit on this light horse. It's the noble horse we gotta worry about over there. But if we can force out their cavalry on this flank, it should be a lot easier.
Jupiter gives us strength.
For us to move.
Cavalry, quickly now!
Walk so you don't get tired. See what we can force out. Our noble horse is redeploying. My dogs are barking like crazy. I'm gonna mute my mic for a second.
In service to Rome! Advance at speed!
Commander, at your service.
Ready for orders! Attack! Forward! Advance!
Praetorian cavalry!
And forward! To arms!
Alright.
Legionaries! Legionaries!
Start advancing.
Hold position! Obidiamus! Melee infantry!
Praetorian Guard! Double time! General!
Quickly now.
Brave Romans to a man! Legionaries! Velites! Fire!
Alright. Hopefully my dogs are done barking, so we can just win this battle.
Praetorian Guard! Your orders! Legio Parati! At speed! Proud Romans all! At speed! Your orders! Double
Here are the flanks.
Legatus! Victoria! Lead us! Missile infantry at your command! Ready for orders! Velites! Jupiter gives us strength! At the double, Commander! Obidiamus! Ready and waiting! Attack for glory! Praetorian Guard! For glory! Quick march! Legionaries!
Melee infantry ready.
Legionaries! Brave Romans to a man! Velites! Now! Ready and waiting! Double time! Praetorian
Advance at speed! Legionaries!
Naked spears and the Dacian spears we should be able to just beat.
Praetorian Guard!
Legionaries! At the double! Ready and waiting!
Just gotta deal with the Oathsworn.
Loose! Take aim!
When they fall back, it's just going to get worse for them.
Advance! Your orders! Obediamus! Legionaries! General! Glory!
Melee troops awaiting orders.
Brave Romans to a man! Legionaries! Double time!
Shouldn't be too hard to win this at this point. Run those units down.
Sons of Mars! Back! Back! Orders! Now! Allied troops awaiting orders! General! To arms! Forward! Ready! Ave for glory!
Ready. Cohors parati. Advance at speed. Hack them down. Engage. Melee infantry at your command. Advance at Tua. Attack the advance.
General! Glory! Ready and waiting! Victory for Rome! At the double! Melee infantry ready! Missile infantry ready! General! Victoria!
Ready and waiting. Rome is mother to us all.
Missiles awaiting targets!
Legionaries! Back! Back now! Break the lines!
Melee infantry at your command!
Romans ready for duty!
Melee troops awaiting orders!
Back low!
Legionaries! Quick march!
Ready! Extempo! At speed!
General!
Swift melee cavalry! Melee infantry! Legatus!
Keep running them down. It should be fine. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream. I'm not talking a lot right now because there's a lot of background noise. I'm trying to keep you guys from hearing it.
Eagle cohort! Mandata Tua!
Go to General.
Break off! Back! Back now!
At that point, it's all over.
Break the lines! Quickly now!
We're just going to continue.
Roma Invicta!
Fast forward. Need to come up, deal with that. You run down this last unit, we should. Nah, it doesn't matter. Killed a lot. Killed the majority of that army and the garrison army. Shouldn't be too hard to take the city at this point. Unless those other armies come back down, which we need to merge some units and hire mercenaries in case that happens. If you're on foreign soil, we won't replenish at all.
Ready for further orders. Commander,
4% upkeep. Just destroy this army.
make haste, men. Ready for siege to the settlement.
Now we control the tip of the Black Sea. Now we gotta merge some units. Because I don't think we're gonna have time to replenish. Just get Numidian cavalry. That should be fine. We got a lot to... That needs to be a garrison. Public forum. This will be a suburbia. Go to Mars Shore. Let's get slave trader. Let's make this a farming settlement. And we gotta come over here. Need you to take it. Antioch. We're gonna get an aqueduct. Tyrus. It just depends. Get that for plus 30% wealth for agriculture. And we'll get these two to further increase the wealth there. Here. Public orders at 57. Which one of these is better? So max is 30. This is 30. This local commerce as well. So we're going to go with the cow here. Here. Noricum. Upgrade Mars. We don't need two buildings like that. This can get turned into the cow. We can upgrade some stuff. Here, we'll get a food building because we don't have one in Spain. Spain's fairly safe, so if we keep upgrading over here, we should be able to generate a fair amount of money from agriculture. It's to help push the economic value, and now we're broke. But we do have traditions we gotta do. If you guys are enjoying the stream, leave a like and sub. It helps me out a lot. And I don't like mentioning this, but there is a link in the description for anybody wanting to donate. I don't have alert set up for it, so if you do it, just put it in chat and I'll acknowledge it. I don't like bringing it up, but it's there. He ain't making peace.
If you like.
Which Oathsworn again is going to be the issue, but we're on the defensive, which means it's going to be a lot easier to win this time, but we'll fight it. Speaking of which, I need to move this Discord voice channel. And I gotta check something really quick here, guys. Give me 1 second. Gotta check my phone. Someone text me. That can get minimized, this can get minimized, this can get minimized. Right, where is this really the victory point? It's not a good choke point. What we need to do,
Troops awaiting orders.
got to
Yours to command. Velites.
a decent enough line to cut off. I want the cavalry over here. Turn on melee, guard mode. Which
Legionaries.
I want you guys all next to each other.
Legionaries. Romans ready for duty. Sons of Mars. Romans ready for duty.
Line you up here to block that choke point. They shouldn't be able to come from behind. General, we're going to leave right here, and we got 2 reserve units, and then we'll start the battle. Cavalry needs to break over here.
Our honored forefathers paid in blood for their glory, and today we have the chance to do the
Shouldn't be super hard to win this.
and never retreat.
They are coming from behind. I mean, they could come around that way.
Melee infantry at your command.
Unlikely. Could we just block? No.
Praetorian
We
Guard.
don't have the men to do any major blocking. So it really just depends on what we're able to do with this cat force. We gotta snipe the general. That's more important. So you guys need to come that way. They start to form.
Praetorian Guard.
But you two. Problem is, there's just not any good way to really block this.
Double time.
It's going to be annoying. The cavalry need to come quick over here. Skirmishers, turn off fire at will until we can hit their general.
Brave Romans to a man.
So you can pivot like that, freeing up this unit.
Hold Romans all.
And you're able to sit right here, so we have 2 lines of fire. Can they reach the general? Not yet. These units, the legionaries can handle by themselves. It's a matter of waiting on the general to get in range. Just gotta wait. They're coming up here, which won't be hard to deal with.
Lead us. Missile infantry ready.
Now they can fire on the general. And basically fire exclusively on the general. That's what we really gotta focus on.
Ready for duty.
You guys can start coming around and getting behind. Once this unit's smashed, we're able to flank. I don't want to pull any of these yet.
Melee infantry at your command.
I can have you start charging. You might throw Pila. No.
Break
Just have you sit here.
all days, my lord. Engage.
General's losing casualties. Just depends over there.
Praetorian cavalry.
Get this over with. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream. Can't move these yet. Doesn't look like they're coming, so we can move you guys over here. General's got 10 seconds before he's able to use his ability.
Yours to command.
How are these archers not breaking? Pause.
Legionaries.
So now you're able to come over here and deal with that. And you can come reinforce over here.
Ready
Means you two start moving.
Praetorian cavalry! Velites! Missiles awaiting
Abilities can come this way.
double ready!
Use your ability.
And glory! Romans, ready for duty!
Bolster up over here.
Ready and waiting!
You, I want to flank with.
Praetorian cavalry!
Actually, I want you to come over here and help break that.
Praetorian Guard! Happy to serve Rome! Melee troops awaiting Jupiter gives us strength! Proud Romans all!
Hopefully they throw Pila. I want the skirmishers targeting the noble horse, because that's going to be the biggest threat.
Melee troops! Victory for
As you guys are moving up, I want you to throw Pila.
Sons of Mars! Melee cavalry ready! Legionaries!
And throw your Pila.
At speed!
You're not going to throw Pila?
Attack their position!
Doesn't really matter, I guess, as long as they break.
Melee infantry ready! Quick march! Advance at speed! Legatus! Glory awaits!
Build up.
Ready for orders!
Have. Start moving back this way. You can go bolster this line. So now they're getting flanked from 2 angles, which is fairly good for us. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream. You guys are out of ammo, so fall back. You are not, though, so you can charge. And then we can pull one of the windage units back so they can replenish. I'll go over here and charge. We'll let the Praetorian Cav deal with the archers. And have the Eagle cohort and the Praetorian cohort start blocking their lines off. Continue so we can kill as many as possible.
Advance at speed! Sic Domine! Engage!
Fast forward. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Easy dub, easy dub. We can this back up. Let's go. Slave. Easy W. If we could get it to be our client state, it'd be like crazy. We're at peace with Kush now, so we can pull another legion into Syria. They're just dead. So we're just gonna release. I'm not enslaving. Why is the public order here so bad? Slums, that's why. Which we can upgrade this. This army is going to have to double back to maintain public order. However, you can start moving into Syria. Agriculture. You can come destroy this army. You would win it, but I'd rather just wait. We can fight over here again. I'd rather do that. If you're able to disregard and just march into Crimea, it'd be for the better. This army, I want to get Cretan archers so we can take Crete. Could get another one, but how far are we off? 2 turns from being able to recruit them. I'd rather just wait. Save the money. Need to firmly kick Chimera's ass so we can secure the Syrian border. Here should balance out. Let's scout east of the Rhine. I don't plan on taking it, I just want to know what's over there. And let's get spy. Over here, let's get a champion. So we can do some stuff with that. Just got to secure Syria. Got to take Crete. And then we are almost to the point. Trajan did take all the way down to here. So if I really want to do that, I need to take all of Mesopotamia, which with 2 legions I should be able to do. And then we gotta take Crimea. I don't want to take the surrounding area. I don't want to control the Black Sea. We could take the rest of Mauritania and Phazania. It's a lot of work. We gotta take Crete. So that's gonna happen in a couple turns, inevitably. These 2 are 1 province. We could theoretically, I just don't really want to. I just want to take the Bosphorus. We have 20,000. So we gotta send diplomats. Make sure everybody's loyalty is secure, even though we're fine on loyalty. I just have the money made as well. You can go here. You can get married. And then you can't really educate. Send diplomat. Idiodisrians. You can get married. Send your wife. Emissary to Baetica. Which I want to move over here. and check on stuff. This should honestly probably be this just to get food. And over here. Don't really need both of these. Get rid of Neptune. And see what we can go from there. If you guys are enjoying the stream, leave a like and sub. They got another army coming that way. That is returned with a generous tribute. Return with generous tribute. I forgot over here where we have slums. So you gotta pivot to come fight this army. It's on forced march, so it's gonna be tired. You gotta come up and take Edessa.
Ready for orders. We hunger for battle.
Here in Antioch, let's get an army raised. Auxiliary cavalry, Eagle cohort. We can get Syrian archers over here, which is a good thing. Let's see how secure Crimea is. Not at all, so we'll take that fairly easily. Got this. It's got to be a garrison. Over here, I want it to be an agriculture building. So this can stay. We don't need that. But can make peace with them.
Spirit's been feasting and hunting than listening. So be quick with your chattering. The gods will frown that
So our northern border is completely secure. We just got to deal with the east. Coming back this way, you can be funneled south to help reinforce Syria. We want the cow. This army should be fine. Let's sit here for a minute. We can upgrade these guys. One more turn and we can get Cretan archers. In Rome. 20% wealth from agriculture in all regions. This is worth it. This I don't really need over here. Public order in Rome isn't really an issue. Over here it's not really an issue either. So we can get rid of this and get a aqueduct to help deal with the squalor. This can become whatever's going to give me the most money. Just going to be that. And then we can do some traits. Formidable fighters, you can get this. Then end turn. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream. Thanks to everybody who came out today.
Athena gives wisdom.
Not making peace because we're going to conquer you soon.
I am saddened that Athena has not given you wisdom to see the merits of our...
Yeah, gotta keep sending diplomats over here. And in Noria, we have slums. Here, we've destroyed some slums last turn. Yeah. So we want to get more agriculture. You're replenishing, can't really get anything. This army. Can get the Syrian archers. And can get auxiliary infantry. You can force march back that way. This army is able to come down and help in Syria. Once everything's secure over here, we can start getting everything built up. Dacia still needs some upgrades. This can get turned into a farming town. That can get upgraded. Don't have an army in Dacia, but we can pull this army. Force march, as our Mizigafuk said, to help deal with public order. Shouldn't be a huge issue. And we gotta still look down here. Because you were on the verge of rebelling. So let's get this. Because we're gonna get plus 20% from agriculture and then end turn. So this turn we can finally get Cretan archers in that army. And then invade Crete, which is kind of ironic.
Honorable enemies, we will be in war. I trust my once friend. Your people will fall into darkness and despair.
Gotta deal with more issues in the east. As our little client state thinks they may as well just annex it at this point. Like, there's no reason not to. Mantia. Noria. Want the aqueduct. Here, there's going to be a rebellion in one turn. We just got to finish dealing with everything over here. So I want to take the army off of force march. You're mostly replenished. You need 2 more units. And then you can come down and take Hatra. Taking Solutia would be decent. I don't want to go on campaign that far, though. You guys need to come reposition yourself. Actually turn that into an amphitheater just to help with public order. Over here, you're starting to improve. Pull the army out, there's just no point yet. Now, before I forget, now going to get we gotta get 1 more unit. Then we finally have Cretan archers in that army.
I offer peace as I would throw a rope to a drowning. I offer peace as I would throw a rope to a drowning man. Excellent news.
I
indeed.
wanted to take that,
I
but
shall feast in
it's not that
modest fashion
big of a
on
deal.
olives and good Give careful thought to this offer. My people expect acceptance, and if Athena helps you, they may have it.
I want you to be my client state. And I gotta have everything in the Mediterranean. We gotta come to Numantia. Malva, I don't know where that is. Here. Grade that. Over here. Valerfi. Oh yeah. This way. Recruit our Cretan archer. And come deal with this rebel army.
On the move. Wipe them out.
Should have been slave.
We hunger for battle. To your duties.
So that's evening out.
We hunger for battle.
Which means we can begin to advance on our former clan state. This time, we're not letting them stay independent. They're getting annexed. Completely and utterly annexed.
Is that all? Commander? At your command.
And you'll just be a farming town. This army can double back from Syria. This army can come to Antioch for replenishment, while this army moves to Palmyra. This army can get off of Force March. You can get rid of these because we can get Syrian archers and they're better. Those, we need to get an equal cohort. 2 more, and then we'll get auxiliary infantry to make up the rest of that. We're just gonna keep building up over here. What's the public order issues here? Slaves only costing -3. Once we get rid of the cultural differences, we should even out. If I were to drop the taxes, I could drop them slightly, but how much does that even improve it? Being +10? And that'll also help in the other places where we're having issues. So we are going to deal with our traits and then in turn. You can get that. We can further reduce your upkeep by 8%. Just lower the upkeep by 4%, which isn't a ton, but we can make the cavalry better in that army. And then we can just end turn and then build up stuff in Italy. So we get more economically self-sufficient. We're gonna march over here. Well, not march. But we can start sailing for Crete. Double time. So we get on land in a couple of turns. We gotta come over here though. It's not what I thought I'd be able to build. Might have to build that in Rome. In that case, we can rebuild this. Let's get rid of that. And Medellin. Let's get the aqueduct to help deal with squalor. And we can get another garrison colonium. Actually, we can get +6% wealth from all sources doing that. We made peace along the east for the most part, and in the north. We're not really... Who are we at war with still? Mara.
Welcome. The day is all.
And then
So,
Batia.
you ask for mercy then. But you.
You have my attention. Now, do not try to chop. Daddy?
We got more peace secured in the east, which is really good.
Take this subsidy. Our treasuries were overfull.
No. take my city back. I was fine with them existing until they did that. Definitely don't have the men to go really a whole lot any further. Build up the legionaries. You, if we're not on force march, we still get onto Crete. Then we can start planning the advance on over there. Diplomatically, I need to be sending diplomats. We can lower our diplomatic issues. We'll be fine. Emma, it's in turn. Really just gotta take Crete, and then my goal for the campaign is basically over. Now they don't exist. Easy peasy. You guys are enjoying the stream, leave a like and sub. Helps me out a lot. Now we can come to Crete. One of their navies is moving away. So next turn we can end that. Now that like our east is secure, I do want to start moving the armies back west so we can get the archers, but we're not leaving the east unprotected. I'd like to get a reserve army built up in Anatolia. Is that the slums that it was telling me about? Yeah. And over here, we do want this. We can upgrade, 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 upgrade. Get more money going. That can get upgraded. That can get upgraded. That's gonna get turned into a coin maker. We can upgrade you.
Athena gives wisdom.
At your command. Lay siege to the settlement. Ready for orders.
We are now master the Mediterranean.
Ready for battle. I will hourly patrols. Advance. Waiting for more orders.
Now we can get
Rome needs good fighters.
Just auxiliary cav. We don't need Praetorian cav. We don't need a Praetorian cohort. Those going, you're able to march, but you won't be there yet. Vocati are going to turn into the Armored Legionnaires. Try to save us some money where we can. How close am I dropping this back down? 7,800. Trait to build up. Now that we took Crete, I've really accomplished everything I kind of wanted to do. Not diplomatically. We essentially have the Roman imperial borders, except this little piece of Syria. But that's not really where we're starting a major war in the east again to go get. Non-aggression pact would cost us politically to take Caucasus to even out the border there. Got Crimea. We could fight these African tribes just to take that. I don't know if it's worth doing. We could conquer the rest of the British Isles. There's just no real point. And Rome. If Scotland was two different provinces, I would take southern Scotland. There's just no real point. Taking this piece of Germania is not going to make any major difference. We could spend time fixing the economy, but we're not at war. So it'd be me just building stuff to try and net out a 7,800 per turn deficit. But I do want to get the armies in the east repositioned and re-equipped. That has to happen before I quit playing this campaign anyway, because maybe in my free time I'll come back and play this.
We hunger for battle.
I do also kind of want to research all the available technologies. I'll take a couple more turns to do. You can finally make it over here.
You have further orders?
Frees up some money.
Are you ready to serve Rome?
And you need auxiliary infantry. That's all you need. And then you... all these got to get turned into armored cohort. There's a difference in upkeep. It's only 6, and these are experienced, so maybe not. Maybe not, but we do need to get auxiliary infantry. It's still giving us plus 20% everywhere. So I need to upgrade that again to get an additional 10% for the agriculture in Egypt. That's gotta happen. Definitely auto-resolving that. Get more slaves. Where is this causing an issue? rid of that. Don't we have slums over here? Yeah, it's the same thing. Alright. So this army, and then this army needs its auxiliaries. So let's get that done. You... have to get rid of these, which it will still save some money. Because the upkeep in Evocati is 206 versus 116. So it'll save us some money rather than just having all Evocati. Now, I do want to pull you down, but you get Korean archers. And you... I want to use as like a reserve army in Anatolia, I think. And honestly, we could just... There's auxiliary barracks in Dacia. You could get Dacian archers. See, we're just going to be replacing all of our archer units. I don't know if we can get archers in Britain. But we can try. Gotta start eating out our deficit. This is guaranteed victory. Now we gotta come over here and deal with the slums that come back up. Which will go... Let's go with another villa. This army secure in Petra.
At your command. Ready for battle. Ready for orders. We hunger.
You're both ready. One of you needs to go over here. The other should come to the north. I don't really want to leave one army all the way up here. But maybe I do also. I don't know. We started moving an army that was over here. Right here. Over here soon. Turn you off. And let's attack this. And they run.
Moving out. Ready for orders.
What's the 10,000? We're not really making any real progress. That's upgrading. We can come to Egypt. That's going to cost 5,000 to upgrade. But in the meantime, I can upgrade this. And then... Alright. I think I'm going to call it here, guys. It's mostly just me dealing with the deficit. I don't think you... Or not really a deficit. I just want to get the taxes on this campaign down to normal. And still be making a decent income. But... I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Leave a like and subscribe if you're new or if you enjoyed. And peace.